Well, hello again, folks, and we are back for another ranking of the Shmups. We had a pretty exciting week last week, so exciting, in fact, that I got the name of the game wrong. It is still technically the sequel to Troubleshooter, but the actual name on the box is Battlemania Daiginjo. So we went ahead and fixed that. As for this week, we are playing a game that I don't really know all that much about. I did a cursory Google search before streaming to make sure that it was an official release, and it is. And, so we're going to be playing a game called, let me look here, Airbuster. I believe there was an international version that was given the name Aerobusters. Let's jump on over to here. And I'm just going to hop right into it. Look here in the options. Okay, lives, credits, game level, test, music test, window. I'll leave the window on. I think that's... Airbuster. Phase 1, Seaside Front. Okay, this button shoots. Button shoots and also charges. Okay, this is rapid fire, this is charge fire, okay. Could stand to be a little bit more indication that you're dealing damage. Okay, so you have to... Okay, so your charge shot, you charge it up. I don't know if it damages enemies or not, but you do have to... It definitely clears out projectiles, and that's nice. And then there's a slight cooldown before you can use it again. Whoa! Yeah, S seems to be the good one. Okay, so it does do some amount of damage to enemies. Oop. Instant respawn. I'm always happy to see... Oh, wow, okay. You got pretty prominent hit flashes on the enemies, or on the bosses, but the regular enemies, it's kind of hard to tell if you're damaging them. Phase 1 passed. Go next phase. And those people are all real happy about it. I do like the art direction. I think it has like a really clean look. Good use of, you know, pretty bright colors. Oh. Grabbing some money, apparently. Oop. Oh, okay, so this is B? I can see this being helpful. Ugh. Itchy forehead. Oh, hey, look at that. That's actually real helpful. Oh, and I lost it. And immediately died. Oh. Instant respawn on continue as well, that's nice. Oh, right. I can do that. If only there was a way to hit the enemies behind me. Yes, there is. Try paying attention. Hey guys. What's up? Oh, darn. What's A? Okay, we have H now. There's a kind of a lot of weapon variety here, and it's a little tough to get a sense for what each thing does. A little cramped as well. And we're in space now. Okay, so it looks like getting multiple Ps improves your sort of your main shot, but getting like the same icon for the sub-weapons doesn't really do much. Interesting that they just give you more power-ups like right in the middle of the boss fight. Well, that was a whopping 13 minutes. Let's just hop back in. Well, the description online made it sound like you choose between one of two jets or ships or whatever. Space jets. I wonder if that's just choosing between the red one and the blue one, or if there is actually a difference in the arcade version. I get the feeling this one might end up being a bit Gradius syndrome-y just for how much of a difference it makes to have, like, decently powered up ship. Kinda makes me not want to try the other sub-weapons, just in case. That transition was a little abrupt. That's neither here nor there. Clearly handing out a bunch of power-ups right before the boss. You always love to see that. That's always nice. Ah, yes, okay, so the B gate there gave us our bumper here. There. And so that's going to save us from crashing into these walls. And let's grab H again. And losing all the power-ups on this gun is going to be devastating. Because this is making a difference. Okay, and I want to grab the B again. There, okay. Okay, yikes, okay. You can only barely move fast enough to keep up with that. I assume that's a 1-up. Go next phase! Okay, were these things M? They're not bad. If I can hold on to these, I'll stick with them. Not so much for that. And thanks for taking just long enough to respawn that I didn't get any of those power-ups. That was nice. Okay, so you can hurt those guys. You just gotta really stick to them. And they really push you to the back. I didn't want R, but R will do. Better than nothing. Oh. It is a clever way to hand out pickups, but I gotta be honest, it does sort of, Okay, that was bull. I'm gonna take some time some of these days and just count how many frames that thing was on screen before it collided with me. This guy could stand to go down a little quicker. This is neither challenging nor interesting. Okay, back to where we were and in much better shape. Just gotta really focus on dodging here. It gets a little close. And they're just handing out power-ups in the middle of the fight, but they seem to be more dangerous than... It's maybe not worth your while to grab them. Especially now that they're falling off the screen before I can reach them. Not sure what's up with that. These individual... Okay, the individual things, turrets take damage. Okay, they're... Okay. This isn't nearly as ridiculous as it seemed. Okay, yeah, now... Oh, he's got one more. Those red lasers were a bit much. And I think for the most part, the failing there was that I just didn't quite catch on to what the game was asking me to do. Oh God, this, oh no, oh no. Okay, so for those of you watching, because there's no gravity in space, I mean, I can't stop moving. I let go of the D-pad and I just keep moving in the direction that I was. Okay, I guess if I sort of press against the back, then that... Alright, so some of this is just space debris. I don't know, do those blue things hurt me? I can't, oh, maybe? I don't know. Okay, no they don't, alright. Wow, that got to be a lot real fast. Twin setup. What does twin setup do? It just starts the game in 2-player mode, apparently. So, I just want to see, for curiosity's sake. Okay, so we can bump the number of continues up to 6. That's cool. And the number of lives also up to 6. Hard, hardest, easy. Right on, some good stew. Alright, let's see what it's like on easy. Just, maybe I should have turned window off to see what that did. Well, I'll probably game over again soon enough. Oop. Didn't mean to grab that. The thing I like about stew is that it's one of those foods that's better as leftovers than it is fresh. it's pretty good when you make it. But then when it's a day old and you're just having the rest of it, then it's great. And okay. I did switch this to easy. So far it seems to be pretty much exactly the same. If there is a difference, I haven't caught it yet. Yeah, so there's green rockets and red rockets? Or green missiles and red missiles, I guess? I don't know what the... These ones... Oh, these ones are doing the trick. Okay, and again, we want to make sure we grab the B. I think we want to go the top path. Yeah, okay, there we go. And so we get to keep our B. Little rude that you do kinda have to memorize the path. Okay, I guess the green rockets are homing and the red ones just kind of... They'll move towards the enemy targets, but not with anything too serious. Yeah, and so I would have to assume that, like, the green missiles probably don't do as much damage. The fact that they home in on the targets so tightly is just real useful. Hey, Alpha. You're just in time for the least interesting mid-boss ever. Okay, so we're back to this guy, and this guy is not as tough as I initially thought, because a little time and energy we can take out these turrets. Maybe. And again, this time the power-ups are not falling off the screen. Don't know why that was happening. Okay, so this wasn't the B, this was the number 6. Alright. And this is the B, and it is kinda useless in this circumstance. Thanks anyway. Oh, can you give me another one? Okay, get ready, here they come. Oop. Nope. But it just seems like the middle of the screen is a no-fly zone just on the face of it. Yep. Okay, so they come in 2 waves, and the last 2 will aim at you separately. So, okay, yeah. Move one way, then the other. Again, I bumped this down to easy, and I cannot tell the difference. At all. Yep, and we're out of gravity. There's none left. I would file this particular creative decision into the neat idea, please reconsider section. Ah, darn. Could have gone for my green missiles if I... So Alpha, you weren't here last time we got to this point. But because we're outside of the Earth's gravitational field, or whatever it is, whatever gravity is, we can't stop moving. If you hit a direction, you just keep going in that direction until you bump into the edges of the screen. Yeah, Pac-Man's a good comparison. Alrighty. So does he aim for me directly, or...? I agree. It is a great looking game. It has a really nice, clean art style. Well, that's another game over. And yeah. Back into the options. Here they come. Gotta wait for them. Here they are. Here they are. There they're going. They're going. Yeah, easy and normal. Like I could not tell the difference. I seriously could not tell the difference at all. And so, well, we don't have a lot of time left. Let's just crank it all the way up. And window off. I don't know what that does. I don't know what window means. That might be a check the manual sort of thing. Okay, so it looks like window off just removes the UI from the screen. Okay, yeah, playing on hardest, there is a noticeable difference. Probably either slow down or maybe it obstructs your view of the action in some places. I don't know, like the... Well, I hope you had your fill of those buildings. Because they were not long for this world. Whoa! That's different. Yeah, these things do appear to have noticeably more health. Maybe that's just me. Maybe it's just because I got to this point with no power-ups. Oh, if they took away the bumpers, man, that would make this part truly mean. Uh. Speaking of slowdown, I can't help but notice that there isn't any, which is technically impressive, but if there was a little slowdown at that point, I wouldn't have said no. I can't believe I'm holding my own against this guy. That was a lot of missiles, and they were all moving real fast. Oh, I think probably next game over will be time to call it. Speaking of which... Okay. So, we'll just... hop on over here. And so... Alright, later, Alpha. This is an interesting one in that it's a combination of... It isn't like generally quite good or generally quite bad. It's like there's really good stuff, and then there's some stuff where I've got questions. It's interesting. It's a game of extremes in that respect. But of course, I mean, the music and the art direction is extraordinary. It's really nice looking. I really like the way it looks. Control's really nice too, actually. Aside from that one stage where they take away the gravity. That was... But that's kind of what I mean. It's like a good game with these questionable moments that just pop up here and there. Well, we can say confidently, better than Curse. It falls above the Curse line. Definitely better than Uzu Kaubuksum. I'm jumping up a little here. I'd say really better than Slap Fight. I'd say it goes above a Task Force Harrier EX. Phalios is an interesting one, because that, to me, was also kind of in a similar boat of being like, you know, not overwhelmingly bad in any way, just like kind of having these moments of extreme where like one thing will be extremely good and then another thing will be extremely bad, and it's like this weird way that they sort of balance each other out. And Steel Empire, kind of in a similar boat, that was also a game that was largely good with some questionable parts. Does it go higher than Biohazard Battle? I don't think it does. I think I think we're looking in this general range. So I think it's got. I would go over Fire Shark for sure. Comparable to Troubleshooter, at least aesthetically. I think that's also like a really nice looking game with a good use of like the color palette. And that's sort of an interesting one. That is, it's hard to compare because the game is quite different. So is Phalios. That's also quite a different game from the usual sort of things that we look at here. But I would say with Phalios, I would say like the really good stuff and the really bad stuff kind of balance each other out in a way that sort of works for that game. And this game, it's mostly good with some just some parts, which is again moments where I just have to ask like why. But I'd say number 11 still pretty good. If we were ranking this purely on presentation, this would be very near the top. Again, I like the way it looks, I like the way it sounds a lot. I like the way it controls a lot. Yeah, I'm gonna say that's where we are at with this. It is rank 11. Congratulations to Airbuster. Almost made it the top 10. And there we go. Now we're just going to have a look real quick. And I do in fact see that Ben is up and streaming. It says he's going to be doing some more drawing. I don't know if he just forgot to change the thing or if he's going to have another art stream. Either way, it's going to be a good time. So we're going to hop on over there. I will be back, of course, tomorrow with some more improvised music. You can always check out the Patreon. I've been... for those who don't know, I had to make a few edits to kind of bring the runtime down on the most recent Vapor Slime tape. So I've been putting the uncut versions of the tracks up on... I put one of the tracks that got removed, and I put sort of an uncut version of another one. And there is a third uncut track that will go up in the near future as well. Yeah, but with all of that, thank you guys for coming by. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for watching. And I do hope you don't mind waiting because I forgot to push the button again. We'll be seeing you next time, just as soon as we